What happens when you take 13 of Saskatchewan's best and most creative chefs, along with a room full of local celebrities from the worlds of arts, politics, and entertainment, and introduce them to 17 dedicated organic farmers and the exceptional products they produce. Where you might just get yourself an invitation to dining with the stars.
We have 3 acts.
Okay.
And then after 3 wonderful acts, we have to finish up with the big appreciation for everything, which is, of course, the curtain call. So
Okay.
I leave it to you. Who is in these 3 acts
Okay.
for the evening? Yeah.
So I guess how you will present this in a theater will be the open act. We started with a Milden Colony buttercup squash soup. And that'll be served with a little bit of focaccia bread, a crostini of focaccia bread. So that'll be your first actor opening the stage, I guess.
So you make this focaccia bread with the local product?
Yeah, the local product, actually we get the flour from some of the farmers down in the south of Saskatchewan, and we put some of the rosemary that comes from Fran's house. And the buttercup is a cream of that squash, and it comes from Milden Colony. That's another farm. So everything is just local. We try to defend and promote the philosophy of going to the farmer, picking out the product, bring it to the restaurant, and just create something amazing with it.
So now we can say that this meal has an all local cast.
Exactly.
Okay.
As much, yeah. We try to maximize as much as we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's Act 1.
That's Act 1, yeah.
So Act 2, I guess we get to meet maybe one of the actresses here.
It'll be the actress.
Leading lady, maybe. Or
How about we call the lady duck confit lady?
Duck confit, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Okay. So as you can see here, we have the Palmy Farms duck confit, and we present it in a fritter with a beer butter, and we use this beer that is called Brecknock, which is brewed in Saskatchewan. So it's a Saskatchewan beer. And we serve it over some lentils that they come from Lily and Rose farm. And we toast some hemp seeds, and we sprinkle some on top. And we finish it with a vinaigrette of clover blossom.
Oh,
there you are. That's
fantastic.
your lady.
That's our leading lady.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And we'll have a wine matched with her, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course, then we need leading man. So Act 3, I guess we reveal the leading man.
Okay, and we can call him the Shank Man.
The Shank Man.
And it's a lamb shank.
Oh,
okay.
I love lamb.
Yeah.
So
well, I hope you enjoy it later on in the dinner. And again, this lamb shank, it comes from a farmer in Saskatchewan, a Lily and Rose farm. And what we're gonna do with that lamb is just braise it, and we're gonna present it with a side vegetable dish, which is gonna be a Polish croquette. And that consists in a little pancake with a puree of carrots. And that carrot again it comes from Mole Mountain, and it's a puree of carrots. So we spread it inside the pancake, and then we roll it with chunks of roasted beets from the same farm.
Oh, okay.
And then we butter it and fry it, and that'll be your dinner. And we present it with a sauce that is seaboard thorn berry, again from Saskatchewan. So we try to get everything from Saskatchewan.
All right.
And yeah, that'll be your man.
That's our leading man.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And well, okay. So we've gone through our 3 acts. Everyone is so happy with this dramatic feast of 3 acts, and then we have to come to the curtain call. We need something that shows the applause that that such a great meal is worthy of. So, curtain call. What do you have for a curtain call?
I have some sour cherries for you.
Sour cherries.
Do you think that will work?
Oh, well, I mean, there may be more than one curtain call, you know. I mean, if it's a really good show, it can, you know, sour cherries sound fantastic.
How about we put like some Sauvignon Blanc on top,
yeah,
and then
okay.
we put another cast on the plate, and we could put a flaxseed cookie from some of the farmers. We can make a cookie made of flax seeds, and then we can put some warm chocolate on top. How about that?
Of course, chocolate. You know, if there's any women at the meal, if we have no chocolate at the curtain call, I think, okay, wow, that I'd like to see. Yeah. That'd be fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah.
I can't believe this meal.
I hope you enjoy it, guys.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
So there we go. Sour cherries there.
Sour cherries.
Sauvignon with the eggs again from our farmers. And then some toasted pistachios.
I've had sour cherries unprepared in any way, just off like raw, but I've never had it like this, that's for sure.
Well, that spoon looks good, eh? My friends did a good job with that.
Look at that.
Our pastry chef. Yeah.
That's dramatic. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I really like it. And this is the flaxseed cookie that we were talking about.
It's like a sculpture. I almost don't dare to eat it.
Yeah, I don't know if the chocolate is coming.
But I guess I can force myself to, you know, in the interest of all the guests, that, you know, I need to make sure that...
Just some warm chocolate that you want to pour over your cookie or everywhere you want, just to finish the act. Very dramatic.
First I'm going to try a little bit without here. Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna get him here every night. Cook for him. He really enjoys everything we made.
Oh my. Oh my. How am I going to wait through the 3 acts to get to this? I don't know. Okay. All right. I'm going to pour a little. Where should I put some chocolate on this and try, or a cookie? I don't know. Can't tell. I just know. I know that people are going to pour it on here. So I'm going to try the chocolate on here now.
It smells good.
A
little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon stick. Oh.
Great.
Okay, now. A little bit of chocolate in there. You're going to have people staying. Okay. You're not going to leave after this, you know. Oh, Miguel, this is exquisite.
Thank you.
This is so tantalizing. I can only imagine what the rest of the meal is going to be like.
Looking forward for that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's Rochelle. Rochelle is a young girl from Saskatoon. That's Michael Wolf from Germany. And Miguel from Spain, Miguel de Lucas. That's Marie-France from France. And Trevor from Saskatoon too.
This is my script.
Yeah. This is the casting. Wonderful. Okay, I got a spot. Wonderful.
And my mom goes, oh no, I've got an English daughter.
Hello, I'm Del Surgic, and I'm here to celebrate the food that we're about to eat, and with the producers and the brilliance of Chef Miguel's touch. I am originally from Saskatchewan, and then I departed, as young men sometimes do, to seek their fortune. So I've only recently returned, and the province has seemed to transform itself. The residents of Saskatchewan have come into their own in a way where they are now taking their turn to take pride in the wonderful things that they've always had here. There's all sorts of things that happened while I was away. So I came back and people are talking about food. I mean, really talking about food. There are fantastic restaurants. There's people who are doing wonderful things with food, and there's people growing wonderful food for them to work with.
I'm George Stagg from Calgary. My wife and I are here as guests of our daughter, Lily and Rose Farm in Lemberg, Saskatchewan.
I'm Vesti Hansen, and I'm a Saskatoon resident.
My name is Andrea Menard, and I am a local actor, singer, writer. I'm a Métis woman, and like all people from the entertainment business, we love good, free food. And I'm a fan of local farming, and I actually have my backyard is given to urban market gardening, so I am a big fan and a supporter of locally grown food and healthy organic food.
Hi, my name's Angus Ferguson. It's really hard to concentrate because they're putting all this great food in front of me, and I can smell it, but I can't eat it. I'm the artistic director of Dancing Sky Theatre, which is situated in rural Saskatchewan. We also serve meals with our theatre, professional theatre and professional food, and we try also as much as possible to serve local food and organic food.
Hi, I'm Don Greer, a local architect here in Saskatoon and patron of the arts, and we're very pleased to be guests of Del here this evening to have dinner with the stars, so thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Fran Aldridge, and I'm the Fran's House of Herbs producer, and I'm rather looking forward to this. This is a little bit different for me because we're used to fooling around with the foods ourselves, and I'm so pleased that people have gotten together. This ought to really be a great thing for us to have happen here in Saskatchewan, particularly for our local food and certainly for the organic foods.
My name is Leah Curry, and I'm with Fran's House of Herbs, and I'm very excited to be here this evening and really looking forward to the dinner that's forthcoming. As you can see, I've already gotten into it. Nobody else has, but I have. So anyhow, really looking forward to the local food and really looking forward to meeting people here.
I'm Jonna Wright. I'm a local theater artist, and I got in here because I'm married to Del. I'm very excited to be having this beautiful meal and finding out more about local foods.
Marian Lenachek. I'm with Lily and Rose Farm, and we raise lamb at our place, but I'm looking forward to enjoying everyone else's fare.
My name is Marian Lenachek. I'm part of a partnership of Chuck and Marian Lenachek. We have a farm called Lily and Rose Farm. That started out in 1995 with us and 3 little kids on the family farm that my husband's grandfather had come to many, many moons ago. Our barn behind me was built in 1915, as well as the house that we live in. It's raised many children over the years, but things have changed. It's now an organic farm, and we've been running it, as I said, since actually 1992 we started farming it. And at about 1996 we decided that we better get something for the kids to have for entertainment, so we brought in some sheep. We also brought in ducks, and we brought in chickens, all kinds of good things to keep them from getting into too much mischief. As you can see behind me, these are some of our sheep that we have. We have the breed Dorset. It's a good old English variety, very hardy. They do well on Saskatchewan winters. They're very good mothers. They birth between 1 and 2 babies in the springtime. We've always thought that spring was the best time, but we have bred our ewes at pretty much every month of the year. So we've delivered babies anywhere from November through to August. So when they say, you know, the spring-born is the best, it is definitely the best. You aren't dealing with frozen ears generally, or wet babies, or no grass to feed them. It's always, as you can see, nice that they have some green grass to feed on. They do enjoy it. We do feed ours hay in the wintertime that's off our own land, organic alfalfa, and some organic grain from our own fields or from other organic farmers. Other than that, they're basically on green grass from anywhere from May till October, November, depends on when the snow flies. When we started out with 8 ewes, 1 for the freezer, and a ram. Ram's very important. We've built ourselves up and gotten as many as 140 ewes, which means that you have between around the 200 mark for your lambs. Of course, you've got to find a market for all that meat, and we've generally farm gated ourselves. We've never dealt with a board to deal with our sheep and our lamb meat, of course. So we had to work really hard to start with to find the places to take our animals to and to get the right market that worked for us. It's very difficult with sheep and lamb is finding a market where you can actually sell everything, not just parts and pieces, because of course a lot of the chefs out there, oh hey, I want the racks, you know, I want the shanks. You want to have somebody that you can work with that will take everything or as much as possible, and that's what we've done through our operation. Anyways, we have one restaurant that we've worked with extensively for the last probably 10 to 12 years, and we have several private customers that buy from us on a regular basis. So generally our animals that go to our chef go whole carcass. He takes all the animal, he uses everything. He uses the bones to make his roux. He's got everything processed really nicely, does some sausages, and we do the same thing. We have sausages, we have stewing meat. Every customer is different. They want something unique, and we've tried to provide different products for our customers. We do some sausages with spices in them. We've done shishlaki idea, so we've done some what I call marinated lamb pieces. So we try to keep everybody happy.
Good evening, everyone, and I would just like to give a blessing for the company, for the good food, and for the fact that we can still grow good food in this province, and that we all be very thankful for what we have in front of us this evening.
Oh,
yeah, introduce things, the acts, eh?
Okay,
yeah.
great,
Awesome.
the 3 acts.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today.
Oh, this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah? All right.
Looking forward to it.
I just want to introduce myself. I'm Miguel de Lucas. I'm the chef at Calories, and I'm kind of happy that we follow this philosophy of the whole process of organic produce, organic vegetables from our farmers, and I'm looking for words in English, but from our farmers in Saskatchewan. So this menu is based in this whole philosophy, and we choose all our suppliers, and we'll try to put it on the table for you guys. So we're starting with buttercup squash soup. This one comes from Milden Colony. I hope you enjoy that one. Yeah, great. Then
Act 1. What kind of job are you going to do? So where are they?
Yeah.
So privileged to be back here where you work.
Yeah, well, I'm privileged that you're here. Actually, yeah. I hope you enjoy that soup.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Great way to start. Everybody's very excited.
Yeah.
They're buzzing with anticipation.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we actually put so many people together, eh?
Yeah.
Well, like 22?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be talking about this. This will be the story that they'll tell at other meals for many meals to come.
Well, if we can get to that point, I'll be very, very happy. If they can talk to that well.
Great.
So again, we try to get as many people from the community of Saskatchewan and trying to put every single ingredient, finding their products and cooking them in the kitchen and trying to put as many as we can. Okay? So that's the whole goal of this dinner. Then we're gonna follow with the starter is duck confit. It's a duck confit fritter, and the duck comes from Palmview Farms. What we do here is confit the duck, we shred it, and we try to make a fritter with a few vegetables and beer buttery with the Saskatchewan Brecknock beer. And we're gonna serve it over some greens and lily and rose lentils. And we are gonna do a blossom vinaigrette.
Lily and Rose right there in the orange.
Hi.
Mary.
Well, I was looking to, I thought too many, so many times. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know how appropriate it is to talk about my leading lady in these terms, but that is delicious. That is extraordinary. What a fantastic combination of flavors, and yes, well, she's obviously a star.
I am thoroughly enjoying this meal. thoroughly enjoying this meal.
It's just really amazing to have the to get back into the culture of spending a whole evening eating and talking again. I think it seems to be being reborn, that idea of spending a whole evening with friends and enjoying food together.
The lentils were a really pleasant surprise. They were incredibly flavorful.
Just the presentation makes it exciting to eat food like this, but then when you bite into it and see the complexity and the contrast that is provided in the difference of textures between the lentils and the crisp greens it's just amazing.
Something that I would have never imagined it tastes like. It's just wonderful.
Yeah.
The combination of the richness of the duck and the pastry is just, it's kind of transporting.
That the complexity of the flavor and texture is really quite amazing. And I think when I read the menu, I thought, oh, this will be filling because it's a fritter and it's duck confit and it'll be rich and you know, it'll seem like a lot, but it's so light and it's making me want to eat more. How handy!
This is a surprise to me because you know, Cam and Vesti are here for other reasons, but we're in for a real treat because they're both exceptionally accomplished entertainers and musicians, and they've agreed to, in addition to the fantastic meal we're enjoying, give us a little sample, a little entertainment, a little addition to the evening.
So this song goes back to when the world was young, when we were all at university together. The first song I ever wrote, I wrote it for my new boyfriend. And as with the making of food, the making of anything, there's a little bit of lie that goes into it. So this is, a lot of it's true, but really he was just on a vacation. But he did go to Toronto. I wrote this song, and I think everyone should write a song when somebody they love goes to Toronto. We'd have a lot of songs. Okay. Come back home.
So that Lily and Rose lamb shanks. So these babies have been cooking for quite a bit, like 3 hours. In the hot oven, we're gonna glaze them a little bit, and we can start plating. Thank you. And then we might put a little, yeah, awesome. Yeah, sorry, I just saw that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Act 3. Our leading man, the braised lamb shank. I'm sure you'll agree that he should be in every plate, in every meal. Here we go. Bon appetit.
I'm in love with this leading man.
Oh, the actress says she's in love with the leading man. That's a good sign.
I can't take it.
I'm going to have to eat more than one.
Let's make this
It works. It works.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And down here. This is just like an emotional meal scene.
My compliments to the superb chef who made this lamb shank tonight.
Here,
Because
here.
hey, I do a great ossobuco, but this is phenomenal.
Liken this main course to an excellent trumpet solo. It had variation and texture, it had a shape to it, and it had a finish, and it was perfect. And the trumpet's my favorite instrument, and a muted trumpet solo is exactly what we had here tonight. Doesn't come along very often. Thank you, chef.
It's absolutely delicious. Wonderful.
I'm rarely at a loss for words, but I'll let the empty plate speak for itself right there. It's like, it was absolutely phenomenal.
I would describe this as an expression of flavors. Just every piece just explodes with another piece of flavor, with the herbs and the spices and the sauce. Magnificent piece of work, magnificent design.
The lamb itself just melts in your mouth. And wonderful, wonderful flavors.
No, I think kind kind of the beginning of a whole new awareness about food and the way it's produced. And it's really heartwarming. People are starting to kind of really be aware of where their food's coming from and know that people are producing their food. And I just find it, really wonderful. To know where your chickens are coming from, to know where your lamb's coming from, to know where your food is coming from. And if it can taste like this, oh wow.
I love you, Miguel. I love you, Miguel. Miguel, I'm singing to you, I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. I have never, ever had lamb like this before, ever. I am speechless. I did not know it could be that exquisite, so I'm a big fan. I'm gonna pick up the bone and lick it clean. It's amazing.
We say that 90% of a director's work is in selecting the right cast, and I'm sure that he finds so much of his genius and inspiration comes from selecting the right ingredients and the fine offerings of local producers. That has got to be the interior inspiration that allows him to shine with such a great offering. I'm blown away, and I'm going to try to steal some lamb from everybody else's plate when I'm done.
The ingredients, you look after them, they pay you back, and that's how we cook in calories, I think. That's really paying attention since we pick it up from the farmer till we put it at the end on the plate. Yeah, thank you. Cookie on the left. Okay, so the cookie is gonna go there.
I'm so lucky I'm the only one that's gotten to have this twice. Magnificent.
This is just lovely. Oh yeah. It was an older woman.
There's a really awful chocolate thing happening here.
Congratulations. Everyone has been affected profoundly, and they will remember this evening for a long time to come. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
Thank you. So it's Michael, Rochelle, my friends in Dallas. And yeah, like we could not do what we've done here without them. So this is not a one player or two players. It's a lot of players behind there that we don't see. And yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So this song I wrote for Humphrey, and you have to employ your imagination and picture it coming in with just voice and banjo, and the end of it is just voice and banjo. This is actually banjo. I know it's not, but we've had a lot of sour cherries. We can think of banjo, sour cherries.